Hey, what is up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So it is day 3 of the 50k master account with Bullinox, also known as my road to my first payout series. And on the day, I feel pretty well in all 3 categories of mentality, strategy, and performance. Breaking it down with mentality first, I woke up really tired and groggy, and I think that's the new norm for this series. But I did take a cold shower. I had a very healthy and wealthy breakfast, so I hit the road running with just feeling good inside. With my strategy, the only portion I didn't follow was the allotted time frame of 10 to 15 minutes. I actually traded for 30, and the reason being is because of my last trade. I wanted to hold it longer, and I'm glad I did because it played out the way that I was hoping for, and it actually pushed even further past my original TP to a higher TP number of 600. But it is what it is. Should have, could have, would have. And at the end of the day, I'm just still happy with my performance and decisions of walking away when I did. I did stick to the 5 to 20 point scout moves, as I mentioned previously, and I think that's a really good plan for this account right now to just try to get to that first payout. And eventually, when I have a bigger, buffer of my threshold, I'll consider doing my bigger point moves like I like to do. But right now, the goal is just to, again, maintain consistency with my emotions and my risk. So that leads into my performance. I think my performance was pretty solid. I did stick to, where I wanted my SLs to be and also where I wanted my TPs to be, and just being really cognizant of like where liquidity levels were and the direction of the market. So, there's areas of improvement for sure. Like the main thing, like the past 2 videos, is just my entries and also considering like the direction of the market. But every day is different, and I think me being able to recognize that it's a pattern will eventually help me with learning from that mistake and then applying from it. So I still think that my performance overall was really great. We walked away green 3 out of the 4 trades, and now let's go ahead and go over the recap and then one of the live trades. So I took a total of 4 trades, bringing in 22.25 points on the NQ. 3 out of 4 trades. My first trade I took was a loss, so I entered at 42.75. and I lost for 10 points. Now, my silly self, I should have just continued holding through because I put my stop loss right below the 21 because I wanted to see the 21 EMA as support, and it grabbed my stop and then it took off again. So you see, as you hear, we got exited right here, and then right when the new candle opened, it just went up again. And obviously we're in a bullish market trend for this time of the day. So it is what it is, right? Then the next trade I took, I didn't realize that we are going to have that much bullish momentum all the way to VWAP. Can't predict the market. So I saw liquidity stacking to the upside, and then I started to see more negative divergence, and I thought we might have that actual crossover of the EMA. So, this is me just assuming. So that's why I took the second trade for 5 points. And then on my third trade, I entered at 545.50 and I exited at 56. So for about 10.5 points there. For this trade, I was pretty happy with holding with my conviction all the way through. Now this one, I got entered right over the 9 EMA, right above this bull bar here, because they're about the same size, almost engulfing in a way, if you could see just like a tad bit. So that's why I felt comfortable to enter right here. So when I did enter, held all the way through, we stayed over the 9 EMA, and I exited here as when the new bar opened, we failed to break over this little top wick of the green bar. So that's why I decided I'll exit, and it pulled back. I re-entered for another trade at 61.25. I wish I entered near the 9 EMA, which would have been a better entry, but it is what it is. I got in right here, and I held it all the way to 78 for a good 16.75 points. Now looking at the market now, obviously it's rushing all the way through, and we are gonna go over really quick the live trade I took for this last trade and what I saw on the Bookmap. I am trying to hold my conviction to push all the way through VWAP, or to VWAP at least. And here is Bookmap again, so you guys can see all of the liquidity is just stacked right next to VWAP, as well as right below. We have point of control right here too. So it's just a matter of seeing which direction NQ actually wants to go, because it has both liquidities on both sides, and we have market profile on both sides as well. So it really is just a matter of, diamond hands and seeing what's going to play out. Last trade still holding on. We are trying to get to VWAP. VWAP is at 82. I have my TP at 78. And the reason is because, one, in the event of any reversal right before VWAP, I want to have that ready. We also have on Bookmap some liquidity that is stacked on VWAP and also below. If I can just adjust that, there you go. So you can see all of those orders just hanging out there. So 78 is right between the beginning and the end of that liquidity, so I felt like it's a safe place to TP. Obviously, we are having some rejection in this particular area, because if you also look to the left, you will see that that same area was rejected earlier today. So right now I'm on my VWAP strategy, where it's, you know, from the bottom of the screen right here. You can see it's almost like a triple bottom, even a double bottom, and then you have a long wick for a quick bounce. So it looked like a nice retracement back towards VWAP. That's typically what I look for a VWAP play. I want to see us break through the 72 for a push to 75. And at 75, we have the beginning part of our liquidity there. So just trying to be patient. Want to see if we can get through 75 here, and then our stops right here. So let's do it. Let's do it. Keep it pushing, NQ. Keep it pushing. Don't stop on me now. There we go. 74. There's that 75. There's the start of that liquidity, as I mentioned. I may take it at 74. You know what? No, I'm going to be patient with it. Here we go. Come on. Snag through that 75 like I was hoping for. Yup. There we go. Get a push. Get a push. Beautiful. All right. That is the end of that. So for that last play that I just showed you guys, this is the liquidity now. So we snagged all those liquidity between 75 to 80, as you can see here, or even to 79. And now it's trying to push through VWAP. It might grab all the way up to like 85 and then do a retest of VWAP before it breaks through. I think it might shoot for 600. If you look at the 1 minute here on my NinjaTrader, you'll see we have some big fair value gaps. Obviously, you could fill this whole gap right here if it wanted to. I mean, it is only 10:30 right now, so we still have the rest of the day to see what's going to happen. But I'm glad I'm done on the day. So for day 3, we are sitting at $51,181.32. Our P&L before fees is $445, and our total commissions is $19.52. So let's round that to $20. So on the day, we made $425, and time to go enjoy the weekend. And that is a wrap of day 3, week 1 of the Road to My First Payout series. I appreciate your guys' time and support in following me along this journey. And as always, in the description, I will link below a discount code if you guys are interested to trade with Bullinox like I am. On top of that, I will be posting a new Trading Weekly recap video later tonight, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you are subscribed so you can watch that new video. It's going to have the whole market performance review, my performance, obviously any promotions and any announcements that are going on. But as always, I wish you guys nothing but the best and most success in your trading journey, and I'll see you all in the next video.